Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a special Valentine's Day transformation for you guys. If you are following my new channel, I just started growing. I am Brett Ryan. The link is down below in the description box. Then you know this next guest that you're going to see today in my chair. It's a good friend of mine, Lisa. She's hilarious, she's funny, she's loving, she's beautiful, and she's the most warm-hearted person I've ever met. And I just love her so much. And I promised her a couple months ago I was going to give her a makeover, and what better way to do it than on Valentine's Day. So I'm going to show you guys how to kick through permanent color that's been overlapped for years, blend gray, and also adding some low lights in there to kick out some extra brass and just give her some more pop and dimension, and a color that can grow out beautifully with longevity, and she doesn't have to worry about upkeep all the time and not have to worry about dyeing her roots all the time every 4 to 6 weeks with permanent color. If this is a transformation here on Valentine's Day that you guys want to see, then make sure you keep watching. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please feel free to do so. I post every Monday and Friday. And if you're a real true OG Brett Ryan supporter, you'll also go on my description box and click the link to my new vlogging channel, and you'll subscribe and hit the bell for that as well. I want to get that one growing, and I will announce an actual schedule once I hit 100 subscribers. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get into today's transformation tutorial. Alright guys, we're going to jump right into today's transformation video. I lost the before footage, so I included these before pictures. My good friend Lisa, today we are going to transform her by adding some dark blonde pop, a touch of dimension, and gray blending all at the same time, keeping it very natural and also low maintenance. She has used box dye permanent color for a very long time, so today that might create a challenge. We all know permanent color is hard to lift through, but box dye is double as hard. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell if you want to learn more in depth about hair color and the true breakdown of demi-permanent, semi-permanent, and permanent color. I have a big breakdown video coming very, very soon. So I am working on the front of the head. You guys know I love doing detailed foiling around the entire hairline on my clients. But with the natural sun-kissed look I want to achieve today, I want the hairline to be very natural and not over the top. Usually I do about 2 to 4 slices in between there, and then follow it up with 3 to 4 baby lights tightly packed with barely any subsections. However, when going for a look like this, I am only going to do 1 baby slice and then back it up with 3 tightly packed baby lights. This will still give us a money piece, but a more natural one. As I work my way back into my regular baby lights, I start leaving a little bit more hair in between each subsection, and that's what my average baby lights look like.
So fragile, like it was built to break off the handle. How'd we get to this place? We're leaving everything behind for new.
So when foiling above the ear and right under the back of the head where it dives in, right above the neck, can be very, very hard to foil and keep foils from slipping. And my favorite way known to date to avoid this and to tackle this in these areas is by using a foiling board. These are great because it gets you right up to that root and helps prevent the foils from slipping. So another trick I like to do is when I'm doing my detailed foiling around the hairline and the headband, I always like to use different color foils. Different color foils are great for multiple things, such as highlights and lowlights. It keeps you, very organized and lets you know what's in what. And I love doing it around the hairline as well, because then I know to go back and keep an eye specifically on those foils, because they do process way quicker. This area of the head is very fragile and prone to damage, and you just know which ones are very small baby lights and slices.
Exciting feelings, but I won't leave you. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you.
Forgot to mention I am using my Holy Grail Lightener Oxycur with 20 volume. I would have used 30 since this is old permanent box dye color, but she didn't need to get a really light blonde today because she doesn't want to be that blonde. So I went with my go-to 20 volume, and my low light formula is Redken Shades EQ 6N with a little dribble drabble of 6NB as my filler and 10 volume.
Let's slow down. I wanna live right now. I'm not worried, thinking about tomorrow. I'm feeling everything I need from you. It's all I believe in. I know you feel it too. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you.
So now Lisa has processed for about 45 minutes without heat, and I've decided I wanted to root shadow her with one of my favorite formulas, which is Goldwell Colorance 7N7NA. Colorance is required by manufacturer's instructions to mix 1 part color to 2 parts developer, what we refer to 1:2, and I always mix it 1:1 personally. Once you know the rules, you can break them, remember that. This helps it cover better and last longer, and this formula is perfect for Lisa because it will tone down her hot roots and help blend the remaining gray. The last thing I would want to do is use permanent color. I want to steer her away from that direction. So when I say hot roots, I mean the first few inches in her hair in the root area. It's been overlapped less, so it lifted way better and got to a level 9. As we go down her hair, you'll notice the ends are more orange, and that is simply because the ends were overlapped with that box dye more frequently when she refreshed her color every time she would retouch the root. The trick to avoiding banding and things like this is anytime you use permanent color or box dye that's permanent, only retouch the root that is fresh. Never bring it down over the old colored hair because it's just going to be like putting coats of paint on top of one another, and it's just going to make it that much harder to get out. So once I finish applying this root shadow, I then take my Samvia comb and comb through, which is very crucial. You want to make sure you're combing that color through or it will cause a harshness. When my client shadows are processing, I go and make my toner formula, and then after about 10 minutes, I finish toning the hairline. Once I am done tapping that hairline, I will comb it through, lay her back, then rinse out the Olaplex No. 2 treatment on the mids and ends. For Lisa, I am leaving her shadow on, and I will work the root and toner in together. Sometimes I will rinse the root shadow out, but because of her actual gray hair that's remaining in there, I want it to have a little bit more sitting time. So for her all over toner, I wanted to tone her to a level 7.8, more so a 7.5. Keep in mind, toner will fade and your clients will always lighten up and appear lighter, and I know she doesn't want to be too blonde. I mixed up 7P, which is pearl, 7NB, which is natural beige, 8V, which is violet, and 8WG, which is warm gold. 2 cool tones and 2 warm tones will give us a nice neutral balanced color.
So fragile, like it was built to break off the handle. How'd we get to this place? We're leaving everything behind for new and exciting feelings, but I won't leave you. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. I'll be holding.
OMG, you guys, look at this finished color. We are obsessed. It came out exactly how I wanted, and most importantly, how Lisa wanted. Feel free to let me know down below what you guys think. Constructive criticism is always welcome. Also, let me know future videos you want to see down below in the comments section. If you want to get to know me a little bit better outside of my 4 salon walls, then be sure to follow my new personal YouTube channel. I am Brett Ryan. The link is down below. I will see you guys in the next one. As always, so long for now.
Let's slow down. I wanna live right now. I'm not worried, thinking about tomorrow. I'm feeling everything I need from you. It's all I believe in. I know you feel it too.